Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I'm so grateful that you guys are listening and commenting and subscribing. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about something that I've been pondering myself for a while now. Is if or do INFJs even feel emotions? I mean, do we have emotions? I know that we are supposed to be feelers, right? So INFJs feelers, yeah, we're feelers. So we feel things, yes. We are also supposed to be the most logical of all the feelers on the spectrum, if you think about it. So we're closer to thinkers than feelers, right? And thinkers always hang out with us and say, "Oh my God, you guys feel so much," right? If I hang out with the ENTP, my ENTP friends say to me like, "You really need to stop feeling so much," right? So compared to thinkers, we really are feelers, right? So we do feel. So we do feel emotions, I think, right? But then we'll do weird things like someone will stop talking to us, or we'll lose a friend, or we'll lose a boyfriend, or a girlfriend, or a partner, or we'll stub a toe, or I don't know, something happens where other people will be like crying and bawling and like upset about it and talking to people about it and venting about it and writing about it and all this stuff. And for me, I'll be sitting there and completely unaffected by it. And I'll be thinking to myself, I should be feeling something. I know I should be feeling something. Why don't I feel anything? I don't know what to do about that situation. Really, like, seriously, guys, I spend a lot of my time thinking these exact same thoughts. I should be thinking something. I should really be feeling something here. I should really be saying, why am I not feeling anything? What should I be feeling? What would other people be feeling? I don't feel it. That's exactly what happens every single time. And this is in a lot of different situations. I'll see something happen. Someone will hurt themselves. Someone will be in a really dangerous accident, and I'll feel yeah. Of course, I'll be like, oh my God, I hope they're all right. But everyone else will be like, oh my God, did you see that? Oh my God, it really makes you think. Oh, life is so precious. We should really be enjoying ourselves. My aunt died, blah, all of that stuff. Like, so they really feel it. Like, and for you, you're like, oh, I hope they're all right. Boom, that's it. That's done. And then you move on to the next topic of consideration where you walk on. You know what I'm saying? And then someone will be saying to you, don't you feel anything? And I think to myself, oh, right, maybe I should be feeling something at this moment in time. The only time I actually do feel something, and I think that's what we do to ourselves, is we watch sad movies or we listen to sad songs or we do all that stuff in order to make us feel. But that's a very disconnected way to feel, right? Because we're feeling someone else's emotions. We're not feeling our emotions. We're being empathic in that way where we're like seeing someone else cry and we're like, oh, that's so sad. They broke up. Oh no. And so we're crying for someone else, we're feeling for someone else, but we're not feeling for ourselves, right? For example, if someone is really, really rude to me, or is mean to me, or says hurtful things to me, unless it's my mother, oh my God, my mother gets me going every single time. But besides my family, if anyone else on this planet says something, I'll be sitting there and I'll feel nothing. I mean, I'll think to myself, yeah, you know what, that was not very nice. Okay, what are we doing next? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, like I'll just think about it for a second. I'm like, that was very mean of you to say that. I'll never say it out loud. I'll sit there and I'll take it and then I'll move on. And that person's gonna be sitting there thinking, did they even feel something? I mean, they obviously say these things in order to make us feel, and then when we don't feel anything, then all falls apart, right? Now, my main question with all of this, every single time for myself, is like, do I feel emotions? Like, do I feel? Am I a human being? Because a lot of times I think I'm an alien. I'm not even joking about this. Like, I wish I was joking, but a lot of times I'll be sitting there not feeling something when everyone else is feeling something, and I'll think to myself, I must be an alien. Like, I have to be an alien. I must be a robot. Like, I must be a robot. There is no way I'm a human being, right? Like, I'm not a human being, right? Like, I'm a robot, right? I mean, I have a human body, but I must be a robot. Like, it has to be the case. Because it's I'll be at a funeral. I was at a funeral a few years back, and everyone was crying about the fact that, my God, life is precious, and oh man, I'm gonna miss him a lot or him a lot, and like all this stuff, right? All people say all these things. They were really feeling it. Some people were crying, and I was sitting there, and I think to myself, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything, guys. I could not feel it. I didn't feel emotional about it. I didn't feel sad for that person. I was thinking to myself, good, now you can go on and live another life, and maybe you'll do better than this life. That was what my thought was. And because I believe in reincarnation. And I was like, well, you're going to go and have another life anyways. What's the big deal? And I didn't care that he was dead. It was fine. Like, it was like, all right. And then I didn't care that I was going to die soon. I don't care about my death. I will die soon. I'll die tomorrow maybe. Who knows? It doesn't matter, really. And I was looking at all these people crying and really feeling it. And I think to myself, I don't feel it. I don't feel it, guys. But then something random will happen. Like, I'll be walking down the street and I'll see someone, an old person, for example, and they're lonely. I can see that they're lonely. Like, no one else will see that they're lonely, but I see their loneliness seeping towards me. They don't say anything. They don't look at me. I don't look at them, really. But I know that they're lonely because I can feel it. I can feel their emotions pumping through me. And in that moment, a tear pops out. Like, I'm just like crying. And I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why am I crying? And that way, I'll feel that emotion, right? All of a sudden, randomly walking down the street. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell? What the freaking hell? Maybe it's easier for us to feel emotions for strangers than for people that we know. Maybe that's the case. I have no idea. Literally, this video is about all questions and no answers. I have no answers. I know I'm a feeler. I know I'm supposed to feel emotions. I know I'm a human being. I don't really think I'm a robot. Like, I bleed when I get pricked. I must be a human being. I have a heartbeat. So, and I do feel like my heart is filled with emotions, but not towards things that other normal people find things to be emotional about. Do you know what I'm saying? So other people will be emotional about something and I'll be like, blasé about it. And then other people don't care about certain things and I'll be like, oh my God. So I don't know what that's about. I have no idea. Like, I'm hoping that you guys know more about this stuff than I do. I just really wanted to share this because it was just like a conundrum in my head. Now, I'm also obviously analyzing myself all the time. I know a little bit more than some people. I know a lot less than most people. And so this is one of my questions for you guys. Do INFJs even feel emotions? Do we feel emotions? We do in certain ways, in certain abstract ways, but in certain ways where normal people would feel emotions, we don't. It's such an interesting way to live. I find myself absolutely fascinating. And I know I shouldn't actually say that out loud, but it's literally the case because I'll notice myself do certain things and I'll think to myself, okay, all right, stop for a second. This is not normal. This is not how it's supposed to go. What are you doing? And I'll try to explain myself to myself, and it won't work. I will not know what I'm talking about because I don't know why I do certain things myself. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I have no idea. And being a emotional person is one of those things. That's what we are. We are a emotional person. We feel emotions, but we don't feel emotions. And that's the weird, again, the bipolarity of being an INFJ. We are extremely emotional in certain ways, and extremely dead, just emotionless in other ways. And it always convolutes in my head because other people will be looking at me and saying, okay, you should be feeling something right now. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I don't feel anything. And so I don't know. I wanted to do this video because I think I should show it to you guys that I am as clueless as you guys. We're all blind leading the blind. So let's talk about this. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if you guys, again, have any suggestions for videos, let me know. I have a really long list, guys. You've sent me so many suggestions. I have about 170 things on my list. Yeah, it's insane. So I'm going to get through it slowly but surely, one video at a time. But please do send me suggestions because I'm always adding to my list. And so I will, if you have given me a suggestion, I will get to your video eventually. Please be patient, all right? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time around. Bye for now.